Haribol, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Yesterday night I was reading this website from Mahananda Das, and he has many amazing articles, how he joined Krishna consciousness, and it's really amazing. These people were in the beginning years, they were totally electrified by Krishna consciousness 24 hours. There was such a immense mercy coming down from Srila Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And basically now the devotees are just fighting with each other because of the guru issue. So I was also watching an interview with Doyalu Nitai Das, the temple president of the Hare Krishna community Jaipur. This temple centered only around Srila Prabhupada as the spiritual master. And he was also giving an interesting quote that I will share with you. But first I wanted to share this quote. "You are all the limbs of my body. Unless you cooperate, my life will be useless." Letter to Brahmananda, 17th July 1968. So this is what we're seeing now, because most of the Prabhupada disciples were kicked out of ISKCON, and the newcomers also can't take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Many people like me, they had a false guru, the guru fell down, and then we are also not welcome in ISKCON, because we accept Srila Prabhupada's final order that he is the spiritual master. And this shows, "You are all the limbs of my body. Unless you cooperate, my life will be useless." And this is unfortunately what we're seeing now. It's getting more and more difficult. I had a dream tonight, where I was dreaming of chanting Hare Krishna with the devotees. And I don't know, I was praying for help yesterday, and maybe this dream was the sign, that you really need association of devotees. Otherwise it's very difficult. I was also praying to Hanuman for the last around 2 weeks for help. So let's see what's in store. But we can see the result, just watch this lecture of Srila Prabhupada I was seeing this morning, how people are going to hell because now the preaching is impaired.
We have learned something about Krishna consciousness. It is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order, although he expected that every Indian should go out for Paramita. But anyway, some of the Indians, at least one. But you take this mission and go everywhere, in every corner, and thankfully we are already doing that in Europe and America. These are people are sleeping under his guidance, and they are becoming candidates for being carried away with his job. This is the position of the whole world. Jomo. Paraibar organized Jomo. Jamodito is not excused. However, you may be very proud of becoming independent. This is not possible. To save the human civilization, the rascal civilization, that there is no life after death, and you go on enjoying as much as you like. This wrong civilization is killing civilization. So, you save it. You save it. Otherwise, the Jamaduta is there. Evam te bhagavad-duta Jamaduta vibhasitam upadhasya. They listen to the words of Jamaduta very carefully to Buddha. Not that haphazardly they are wrong.
So you can see the immense compassion Prabhupada has for the suffering humanity, because people are candidates to be carried away by the Yamaduta without Krishna consciousness. And I think after reading this this blog from Mahananda Das, I think, the Krishna consciousness movement is sort of in a crisis, of our own identity, because, the only ideal was sannyas, and then, all these gurus fell down, and, then the people who didn't comply were just booted out. And so I think Krishna consciousness is sort of in an identity crisis, The devotees themselves are in a crisis, That's why they can't carry out this order. So if you see this picture, I was seeing this of Vishnu John Swami and Srila Prabhupada. It's just amazing, Vishnu John Swami is totally transcendental, he looks as transcendental as Prabhupada, because he was such an empowered devotee. He was absolute, electrified by Krishna consciousness. And I would really recommend you read this story, Finding Krishna in Detroit, 1969. I can just say, compared to these early devotees, I'm, maybe not even beginning Krishna consciousness, just, trying to even begin Krishna consciousness. But this shows what an amazing mercy was available at this time, and now we're sort of stuck in a crisis. And another interesting interview is this interview with Dayalu Nitai Das and Ramachandra Prabhu. And here Dayalu Nitai Prabhu quoted a conversation where Prabhupada is saying, "Now your business is bring students, that is first duty, let people convinced. Before going to the foreign countries, I had a very bad experience. I asked so many men to give students, Vedic students, Swamiji, Hindi, we have to earn money. Nobody wants that the children should be honest, Brahmana, Brahmachari, nobody wants. He wants all thieves, rogues, cunning cheater, so the money bring. That is a difficulty. So you have to face this difficult, but try to. Lower class, Shudra, they want, still, keep an ideal institution. That experience I had when before going foreign countries, I tried all friends, Swamiji. Dr. Sharma, Indians also, Prabhupada, Indians, foreigners, they were hippies, they come. Akshayananda, before he went to America, Prabhupada, therefore being disappointed here, I went to America. Tamal Krishna, that means we have to canvass vigorously to get students. Prabhupada, yes. Akshayananda, we have to preach. Prabhupada, that is the problem. Keep place ready, but you have to bring students. Tamal Krishna, they're not going to come of their own. We have to go out and get them. Prabhupada, they will come later on when they will see. Yes, Yashodanandana. First we have to get the ISKCON students first. Prabhupada, ISKCON or FISKCON, bring students, laughter. Dr. Sharma, Prabhupada, these students can come any number you like. Prabhupada, that I want the number. It doesn't matter ISKCON or FISKCON. So, many Prabhupada Danugas call ISKCON FISKCON now because of false ISKCON, but apparently Prabhupada doesn't care here, if I understand this quote correctly, but I'm not 100% sure, So he just seems to care about the result, he wants preaching, he wants the number of devotees increased. So Dayalu Prabhu is also giving some interesting points in this connection, how the Prabhupada Nugas could cooperate. And my personal realization on this issue is that basically the Prabhupada Nugas have put a lot of pressure on ISKCON, because everybody who goes on Google now, he finds out ISKCON Guru scam, you just need to Google Krishna consciousness one time and immediately you know about the Guru scam, So they are already under a lot of pressure. They can't maintain that the Gurus are pure devotees. So basically, they're almost admitting, okay, these Gurus will take you to Prabhupada and Prabhupada will take you to Krishna. So basically, almost the Ritvik system is there in ISKCON now. They're not they're just sticking to the guru title, but they're almost admitting, these gurus can't take you to Krishna. They're only a type of priest or Ritvik or assistant of the Acharya. So I'm praying for guidance to Srila Prabhupada, for protection to Lord Nrsimhadev, and to remove our obstacles, to guide us, to help all the devotees. Haribol.